Hello, folks. My name is Jerome. Today I'm going to be speaking with you about licensing in New York State over life, accident, and health insurance. Okay, so if you get an interview for a life insurance sales position, there's a strong chance you're going to be offered the position at the interview and prompted to pay for your course and schedule your exam at the interview. Okay? So, for starters, if you have multiple interviews, tell the company you're interviewing with that you're going to need some time to make the decision because they're going to want you to pull your credit card out and sign up for a class before they hang up the Zoom call. So heads up. I did three different interviews with three different companies, and it was all the same thing. Hey, you're hired at the interview. Pay us the money. Okay, so just be aware of that. So both of the places that hired me at the interview immediately sent me to a website called Excel Solutions that is like an online course. It's a pre-certified. So in New York State, you have to take a 40-hour course on the subject before you take the exam for it. Then you have to pass the exam with a 70 or better. Then you have to apply for a license. Then you're licensed. Then you sign up for an agency and you're hired, okay? So Excel Solutions gives you 30 days to complete your course. Most of these insurance companies say they're going to give you 10 business days, 14 business days to do it. Don't believe them. The one I'm working for, things change. Things change every conversation, so be aware. But yeah, so I ended up only having 8 days to learn this 30-day course. And it was very difficult to learn if I didn't already have some prior health insurance knowledge. If I wasn't a college educated, graduated professional, I probably wouldn't have had a chance of learning that in 9 days. So don't sign up and pay for courses and pay for exams next week just because you want to start job in 2 weeks. They'll make you pay again if you fail the test. So that being said, I was very stressed. I was going to possibly not get this 70, and I actually got 86.7. So I'm very, very happy for myself. The boss said, as long as you get a 71, you can work here. And I got an 86.7. So the hiring manager was like, that's better than I got. So yeah, so that's very good. So take your time and learn everything, and the better the score you have, the better you understand the subject, and the more potential you have, right? So I come from a leadership background. So this is what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to not only become an insurance sales agent, I'm trying to coach and teach other people how to do this as well, how to motivate them in life, and how to build a network for myself, okay? So it seems like it's a very lot of detail to learn, but very easy to learn if you have the time and have the knowledge and prior knowledge, okay? So it's very doable. You could do it. If you're a smart person, you could absolutely have no knowledge and pass the exam in 10 days, no problem. You could have basic knowledge in 7 days to study and still do very, very well in the exam. So go ahead and do it. That being said, I'm navigating and I don't really know what the next step was. We're not telling you what the next step is. Just be available for tomorrow's Zoom and we'll find out then. And then be available for the next day's Zoom. I kind of like to know my schedule. I got things going on. If you need me to be available Friday, tell me that. Don't tell me Thursday, hey, be online in the morning. I'm sorry. Give me a heads up. But that being said, this industry is there's no barrier to entry. There's no barrier to entry. You take a course, you pass an exam, you apply for a license. You could have crimes in your background and still get your license. You could be a convicted felon and still get your license. Okay? You could be a convicted felon and sell someone life insurance, sell someone health insurance, sell someone accident insurance. It's a very high profit margin business. Uh, you seem to get 50% of what you sell this year and 25% of what you sell every year for the next 5 years. So if I were to sell a $2,000 policy today, they'd pay me $1,000 next week, and they'd pay me $500 a year every year for the next 5 years after that. So if I sell someone a $2,000 policy, it'll net me $1,000 this year and $2,500 over the next 5 years. So selling someone a $2,000 policy nets me $3,500 over the next 6 years. So that's why I'm in this industry, is because what I do today will pay me next year, the year after, and the year after that. So you can make a sale today and get paid today, but can you make a sale today and get paid today, next year, the year after that, and the year after that? Probably not, but you can in the insurance agencies or any of these industries that have residual benefits. All right, so that's about all we got to talk about today. I was able to take the course. It was very doable. It seems like a lot of the companies choose Excel. It seems like they're the preferred education. You absolutely could teach this to yourself on YouTube, but you have to take the license. You have to take a 40-hour pre-course by a accredited industry institution. So you're going to have to pay for it. And the cool part about his Excel is, I'd say, like, they take questions word for word from the state exam. So when I was doing other apps like Quizlet or things like that, they were using definitions that they don't use on the state exam. And I took dozens and dozens and dozens of practice tests, and I'd say half the questions were on the practice test. So yeah, they basically preparetopass.com. Every single video, this will teach you as long as you prepare to pass. So they're all about preparing you to pass. You will pass if you take the time in and put the work in and learn the things. It's not that hard. It's a lot of little details and minutia, but the business itself is fairly easy to understand. Insurance, we pass off, we transfer risk. Okay? So you as an individual take all the risk of dying tomorrow and not having anything to leave to your family. So we transfer that risk and we'll provide for your family. And you pay for that through payments. All right. So you pay throughout your lifetime, maybe 20% of a lifetime insurance, and then you get paid out your life insurance. So at the end of the day, you're making a small investment for a big return. It's just a return a long time from now that you yourself might not get. So very doable. A lot of people are interested, a lot of different things. It seems like a lot of people get term life, which runs out after a certain amount of time compared to whole life. So it seems like the insurance company makes their money out of insuring people for 30 years, and then you pay payments for 30 years, you live past 30 years, we don't pay anything, we kept all the money. Whereas if you pay for your whole life, yeah, obviously we're going to pay when you die, but term life, a lot of times people don't die within those terms, and the insurance company makes out. So that's how they're able to do this and pay their insurance agents more than you're paying. They're paying me more for the insurance than you're paying for the insurance, and the insurance covers my cost and your cost times 10. So I don't know. It seems like if you're going to get life insurance, term life is probably not the way to go. It's probably going to expire, and you're probably just donating to the insurance company. So I would go with whole life. It's not going to run out. You're going to get something. But that's very, 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 very basic intro advice. So that's how we make money, is people buy policies that don't pay out on, and we keep the money. That's it. And that money goes towards funding the policies we do pay it out on. Like, you paid $50 a month. You die 3 months from now, you've paid us $150. Maybe we're going to pay you $100,000. Where's the 100 grand coming from? Every single other person that pays $50 a month that didn't die. Get it? All right. So it's the industry where we're dealing with death. It's not really that pleasurable to speak on, but it's profitable for us. It's profitable for the customer, and it provides long-time security. So that's why I'm in the industry. I think you could be in the industry too. I think it's very no real barriers to entry. Just if you're not selling nothing, you're not getting paid. So if you don't know how to sell, get a real job. All right. If you could sell this unlabeled Snapple bottle, sight unseen online, this is the job for you. This is the job for me. Have a great day, folks. This has been Jerome from JRKD Enterprises. Have a great day.